and I am the presiding officer in the today meeting, and I welcome you all to the 573 meeting of the Toastmasters. 573 meeting, the number 573 signify an importance sense because of the last 11 years, more than 11 years, we are meeting every Sunday at 10:30 to work on our speaking skill, communication skill, and leadership skill to become effective leader and better speaker in the upcoming future. And our Toastmaster, the Millennium Toastmaster, has certainly generated a huge amount, a big number of communicators, speakers, and leaders in the last 11 years. So a big round of applause for the Toastmaster Club. Before moving ahead, I can say only one guest today, so I can have a guest introduction and then we can move forward. Yeah.
Should I come here? So, hi everyone, I am Amita Devnani. I am a psychologist and life coach. So, I have heard about the Toastmasters. It's been 4 or 5 months back. Since then, I was willing to join it, but somehow something has just kept me to come here. So, right now, I just decided it's a high time. I should improve my skills of communication. So, today, as a guest, I have invited myself only to come here. So, that's about me. Anything else you guys want to know? Thank you.
So now let's have a warm-up activity. In the warm-up activity, so it is just like you have to speak something on like a favorite destination which you are looking forward to visit, and the reason for why you are visiting that destination. Like some destination you have in your mind, like I want to visit Paris, London. Some destination you have. So you have to give reason for it, like why you are looking forward to visit that destination. So I have one destination in my head, so that I say. So I want to visit city Atlanta, which is an American city. What is this? Having a border with the Canada. It is somewhat different from the Canada, near the Atlanta. Why I am looking forward to visit that destination? Because 15 years ago, when I was child, I have a dream. I have had a dream in the night that I am visiting to the Atlanta with the blue sea. So maybe I have seen in the movie, and I have a dream that keep hitting me on my mind if I don't do that next time. Why I haven't been that into the reality. So that is one my destination that I want to visit in my life. Starting so your dream destination and why you want to visit any reason. See that.
Quite difficult. I have heard to go and
I would like to repeat multiple times to Japan because I have been in automotive industry. I have been to Japan multiple times, although other countries. But every time I go to Japan, I see different thing, new and a lot of discipline. I see a lot of learning I have from Japan.
So I want to visit some European countries because I have seen the landscapes were really amazing there. So I want to experience it myself. So I want to visit European countries.
European countries. Yeah.
I want to visit Kashmir,
Kashmir.
not Jammu, only Kashmir, because I like the beauty of that place. Like really inspired place.
Yeah, Kashmir is too a beautiful place. My friend has visited there and they said there are a lot of good memories regarding
I have
Kashmir.
never been there, so
How
I want
beautiful
to
the valley was. Is yeah.
So I would like to go to Japan just due to their culture because they passionately follow their culture and the Japan environment is very peaceful and
Japan. Yeah, that's it.
I think a couple of places in the area. One is Austria. I heard that Austria is very beautiful. And you can drive around down from Austria. Just one. Second is Kashmir. There are masters.
Right. The last we have Japan.
I want to visit there
Then
because of sea beaches and also I want to learn surfing there in the
good like I get to learn a lot of different destinations today. Badminton, like when you go to like so different area, yeah, last year. A big round of applause for all the people who are to participate in the moment. Okay. So I want more just happening with us. So just give your name and the introduction.
Hi, I'm Dilip Donald, father of Toastmasters 3 years back. I'm really good.
We have one item. So now it's time for the next session, the TMOD session, but our TMOD has seen the delay. And the call Toastmasters not that delay.
Does anybody want to take the team on?
So anyone someone should take the TMOD, now we can move for the speakers.
Vivek sir, would you like to take a team on?
Maybe.
I can take, but I am not prepared.
Okay, so let's
But I
start
can,
with the speeches, then we can move.
No,
with
if you guys want, I can take.
Vivek sir,
But-
but last time.
But I came only once in a year, so I can take. If you want, right?
Yeah, you can
Or
It depends on the team.
I think you should continue.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, or you continue.
Meta Anurag will come, he will.
Or maybe I can add something.
So, one and for the benefit of the guest in normal meeting, so they define the structure. Like we have the team OT and the species. The team OT and the species is a prepared species which we will prepare for last 1 week or 2 weeks before coming and delivering in front of the audience. Then we have a table topics which we call the impromptu session. Here over here, the topics will be given on the and we will be given a defined time period like 2 to 3 minutes to speak on that topic. And third and the last, we put the feedback. This is most crucial and important session of the entire meeting because the people over here give the feedback, the summary to your speeches, the role you play. Their miscommunication skill you are good at, which is able to work. So that entire thing, the prepared speeches, impromptu session and the feedback session. Define the
The third
structure.
one I just couldn't get it. The third one. The third one I couldn't.
The feedback session.
Okay, feedback.
Feedback session. Yeah. So the entire three part, the speeches, the impromptu session, which we call the tabletop session, and the feedback define the structure of the Toastmaster. So since we have TMOD coming is delay on arrival. So we start with the first speaker, Toastmaster speaker. And
First, general evaluation.
Yes, PO is also I. So I request the general manager to come to the stage and take up the general manager.
Ladies and gentlemen, last night I was reading about Tom Brady. Tom Brady is what we call a GOAT, greatest of all time in the sports of American football. So he is the most successful NFL player in the world. And NFL is a very high contact sport. It's more of a rugby if you have heard of. In rugby, the average age of a player to retire is just 27. And Tom Brady played his last Super Bowl at the age of 41. With so much success, a lot of people asked him, what is your secret of success? Some people said it's discipline, persistence, and that's definitely played a role. But what makes Tom Brady great is how he constantly seeks feedback. His coach constantly work on his training, his diet, his recovery, on his game. And he constantly asks his teammates, he constantly asks his audience, what could I have improved? And this is what I feel really separates the great from the legend. In order to become amazing at something, you need feedback. And feedback, there are two ways. One is self-feedback, which is really beneficial. Second is the feedback from others, because they can see something which we can't. Right? And this is the whole point of my job today. I am playing the role of general evaluator. My job is to evaluate the meeting as a whole. Right from the moment it starts, how it is being planned, how the guests are coming, are they being introduced, are the speakers being introduced well, and everything in between. I am not alone, I have a team of evaluators. There are people who will evaluate the speeches, which we call the speech evaluators. Every person who comes on the stage is giving a speech from a Toastmaster module, depending on the levels. And they will be giving this speech and will be evaluated on the same. Second are the table topic evaluators, in which guests even participate, and how we can improve on impromptu speaking is something that our evaluator will tell us. Third is the outside role test, which is something very unique about Toastmasters. A lot of time we use words like start with the so, which is not a good use of the language, right? That is being observed by the counter, that is being observed by the grammarian, what are the use of grammarian, and time. Are we overshooting time? Are we in the time? That is also a crucial aspect of speech craft. So all these are going to be handled, and I am going to come with my team in the end of this meeting. But before that, I would like to invite my auxiliary role players to introduce their role in detail and what they are going to do today. First, I would like to invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Millennium. Please come forward and read out our objectives. Huge round of applause for you.
In a proper way. That is my task, and my responsibility is also to introduce all of you the word of the day. That is, the word of the day is capacitic. Capacitic means agreeable, fine, okay. That is the meaning. And synonyms for this word is outstanding. The sentence for how we can use this word capacitic is like in the sentence, he got me a job and the things are capacitic thereafter. It is just okay. It is this word is basically used to describe the relations, mood, situations that are in a good mood. Basically, that word. This is the meaning of capacity. And whenever I will be called on the stage, I am going to give you the word.
Thank you, Toastmaster Neelam. I would like to invite Toastmaster Vibhu to explain about the accountant.
Good morning, Toastmaster and guests. The purpose of the R-counter is to note the word or phrases that are used as a crutch or filler by anyone. During the meeting, I will listen the words including and, when, so, but, and you. I will also listen the phrases, the fillers sound like and are. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word. When a speaker repeats a word, and at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each participant repeat these actions.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vipul. Last but not the least, our timer, Toastmaster Vipul.
Hello Toastmasters. Today I will play as a timer role. So I will time the table topic speakers and formal speeches, also evaluations. And I will also alert these speakers of the how much time they have left. And I will using the green, yellow and red cards. So for first like table topic speakers, I will it's time for 2 minutes. At 1 minute I will show green card and 1 minute 30 seconds I will show yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will show red card. And also, those giving icebreaker speeches, it should be like 4 to 6 minutes in length. So at 4 minutes, I will read green card. At 5 minutes, I will read yellow card. And at 6 minutes, I will read red card. And those giving like other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. So at 5 minutes, it's same like green card. And 6 minutes, I will read yellow card. Also at 7 minutes, I will read red card. Sorry. And the individual evaluators should be between 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, I will read green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will read yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will read red card. Thank you everyone.
With this, we come at the end of the meeting. We would like to present our feedback report and evaluation report. Back to our DMO team, Toastmaster.
So now, before taking ahead the meeting, I can say couple of role are unfit. So one is the table topic theory. I request any one of you to take the can you take the role of table topic theory? Okay, we have the border who is taking the role of theory, and then we have the Toastmaster taking the role of Toastmaster taking. Right now, it is unfit. Anyone who wants to take the role of Toastmaster taking. So we will can you take the Deepika and good. So we have. So now for the Deepika and Deepika, Toastmaster will be able to
When you are Toastmaster, you need to be very sufficient Toastmaster. When they evaluation.
Okay, so our whole one of the whole member of the Millennium Toastmaster will take the role of Toastmaster. You will take the role of Toastmaster Deepika.
Toastmaster Kritika, please send your speech object.
So I will say on behalf of Toastmaster. Now, so now we can start since we have demoted nice over this case. And before going ahead, I want to say one more point that we have the word of the day complexity. I think I pronounced it. So whenever people use the word of the day, we have to give the answer. As a moment of motivation, inspiration to use the word of the day more and more. We use
What is the right pronunciation?
Capacity. So now inviting the Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Anurag. Just a minute. Excuse me. On the introduction, Toastmaster Anurag has joined the club almost 1.5 years back, and he is currently working in a corporate company, in an MNC company in Noida, and currently he is serving as a VP member, VPPR in our Toastmasters in the current club. So welcoming Toastmaster Anurag to the stage. Everyone to applause for Toastmaster Anurag.
Thank Toastmaster Abhishek for the warm welcome. And hi everyone, good morning.
Good
Good morning.
So guys, today I am playing the role of a beat viewer. I am the person who joined in the whole meeting, so that whole meeting is moving in a proper manner and we are not going to miss any part of it. Right? So in today's meeting we have three parts, three sections. This is especially for the guest. So there are three sections. First we have prepared speeches. Next we have table topic section, and in the end we have an evaluation section where dedicated evaluators.
We can start the speech or this introduction is
Already given.
our joke master is remaining, so you can start the joke master.
So we have okay, so unfortunately I think I am slightly late because due to some road blockage. Now I would like to invite our joke master, Toastmaster Gaurav, on the stage.
Good morning everyone. So, I am your joke master for today. Hope everyone is in good spirits, especially the ladies, those who are fasting for the day as well. Okay, so here goes. A bar in town, in Gurgaon, they were very confident that their bartender is the strongest bartender in the whole city and maybe the whole country. So they placed a bet for everyone to apply and test their spell. The bet was anybody who can squeeze a lemon after the bartender has squeezed it and even take out a drop out of it, they will give that person 1 lakh rupees. So many people applied, many people contested, weightlifters, bodybuilders, and even athletes. Nobody could even take a drop out of the lemon after the bartender had squeezed it. So it happened, 1 month passed by, nobody could even touch anything after the bartender had done this bit. One fine day, a scrawny, very weak, thin guy came into the bar and said, I will take a bet. Okay? So there was a huge laughter, looking at the guy and what he was trying to do and what he was signing up for. So after much laughter, the owner of the bar said, okay, we'll give you a try. Okay, so bartender did his bit, then gave the lemon to the guy and he squeezed 6 drops out of that lemon. Okay, so everyone was amazed and people told him that you have done a great job and you are awesome. How did you do it? And he just said, I am the tax guy. So that's why I could squeeze more drops out of that. Thank you.
Very funny joke, and we all can relax. Now, guys, it's time to start our first section, and that is prepared speeches. For this, our first speaker is Toastmaster Deepika. So, she is currently working as a data analyst with Amex, and she is very consistent Toastmaster also. Now I would like to invite her on stage for her speech. Please come Toastmaster. Now I would request our evaluator to please share about her speech objective.
Thank you. Toastmaster Deepika today is going to give a level 2 speech from project 1 and her pathway is visionary communication. Her speech objective is writing a speech with purpose. All the best, Toastmaster Deepika.
Good morning, everyone.
Sorry, speech title Toastmaster Deepika to Journey I Didn't Plan. The Journey I Didn't Plan, Toastmaster Deepika.
How many times has it happened with you that you planned something but it didn't go that way the way you wanted? With everyone, yeah, so most of you have experienced it. I have experienced one such thing as well. So it was a time of New Year's Eve. Me and my flatmate had some friends over at our flat. We were eating, we were dancing, we were having fun, and then after some time, we just sat down and started our conversation. My flatmate mentioned that since it's just New Year, the things are not so much at pace in our office. So why don't we plan a trip? So what happened? We all were too pathetic at that time. And then the topic started and ended there only. On Wednesday morning, I was going to office. I asked my flatmate whether we have that plan or not. She said she would ask her friend because those were her friends that came out that day and then plan accordingly. On Wednesday night, I couldn't ask anything about it because I came a bit late from office and she was already asleep by then. On Thursday morning, I asked again, so what about that plan? She said, oh, we are going just this evening. So it was a bit impromptu from me, but still I packed some of the things in the morning, then went to office, and then we came back a bit early to pack the rest of our things. So we had planned to go to Dalhousie. Our bus was going to depart from Kashmiri Gate metro station at around 8 p.m. We were at the metro station, Sikandarpur metro station around 6 p.m. So how much time do you think it takes from Sikandarpur to Kashmiri Gate?
1.5 hours. 15 minutes, right? Only to the point.
So what the application or online system showed, it took around 1 hour. So we were we can make it in time. So we were at Sikandarpur metro station around 6 p.m. Our friends boarded from Pura City metro station at a similar time. So they were just 2 metro stations behind us. We were talking and I just mentioned, don't you think the metro is a bit slow today? She said, whenever we have to go somewhere in hurry, you always think that the vehicle is slow. 1 hour passed. We had just crossed 10 metro stations. And that was the evidence that metro was actually really slow. Another half an hour passed and we haven't reached even halfway here. Now we were just panicking. We were just panicking and thinking whether we can make it on time or not, whether we are going to miss the bus or not. So it's 7:45. Our bus conductor called us and said, where are you guys? When are you going to reach? We said, it is just going to take half an hour. We will be just 5 minutes late. Please just hold the bus for us. Another half an hour passed and we were still in the metro. So it took around, it was around 8:15. The metro has started picking up its pace, but still it is going to take some 15-20 minutes to reach to the Kashmiri Gate. Now, finally we reached our destination around some 8:40. The bus was already left. Then what happened? My friend called the bus conductor. She asked him if we can pick up the bus from the next bus stop. He said, there's a highway near Majnungarh. We will just hold the bus and I will ask the driver to slow it down and just please catch it up on that, as soon as possible. Our friends 5 minutes later. We took an auto. There was no cab nearby, so we do not have much option. We took an auto and we just started going the destination where we wanted. So it was around. So the bus company was keep on calling us, where are you guys? And we were saying we are just going to reach there in 5 minutes. At every 5 minutes he called us and we tell him that we are just going to take 5 more minutes. Finally, we reached the destination we reached the place where he wanted us to, and the bus was nowhere to be seen. We called him, what happened? Where is the bus? He said the other passengers were getting angry, so we just departed. We were just looking at each other, what to do now? We saw there's a bus going to Shimla that time, and my flatmate said no, she doesn't want to go to Shimla because it is an overcrowded place filled with tourists, and she wants to enjoy nature. Then we looked at each other. Another one said, why don't we take the next bus to the Rosie? So I mentioned that it is a clear sign that somehow we shouldn't go to the Rosie because we couldn't make metro bus too extremely slow. We couldn't make it to the bus, so let's just avoid that place for now. Let's go somewhere else because anyway we have missed the bus. Anyways, we boarded the bus to Shimla and then we started googling where should we go next. So we were at the bus. There was a guy in our group who has done a lot of trips, so he was quite experienced. So I just left everything to them and went to sleep. In the morning when I woke up, we reached to Shimla and I asked, where are we going to go? They said, we are going to Narkanda. We took a 2-hour cab from Shimla to Narkanda, and on that journey, I saw there was this great sunrise happening. The landscapes were amazing, the mountains were covered, the tips of the mountains were covered with snow. Everything was looking so amazing. It just felt like everything is so right. And this is where I guess we were meant to. From there, we explored Narkanda, then we went to Kufri, then we went to Shimla as well, and after that, we returned to Delhi. So, from this trip, what I have experienced is that sometimes things don't go in the way you plan, but a missed bus can take you through great adventures. Thank you.
Very good speech, narrated very well about her experience. So great guys. Now 1 minute for the feedback. Timer please no. 1 minute is yours.
There is no link.
No. Guests can please scan using QR code. Guys, time is over. I hope every one of you has shared your valuable feedback for the Deepika speech. Now it's time to invite our next speaker, Toastmaster Ankit, on the stage. He's a BIA analyst currently working with JLF, and now I would request, please. Now I would request his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Rahul, to share about his speech objective.
Toastmaster will be giving his third speech in level 3, and the objective of this speech is to deliver a speech with purpose. And the speech title is Living Life to the Fullest. So wishing Toastmaster Ankit the very best.
Living your life to the fullest, living your life to the fullest. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anurag and Toastmaster Raghu. So, how many of you know about the successful landing of SpaceX booster? Okay, a lot of people actually. So, you know why it is such a leap for humankind? Why it is such a big deal to land a booster safely on land? One thing is that it's obviously because we want to reuse them, we want to save the cost, and so many other things. But the science that goes behind it is mind-boggling. Because let's give you an example. If we shoot a tennis ball in the air using a muzzle, and hypothetically it goes just to the edge of the space, and on its way back it has to endure temperature up to 3000 degrees Celsius, have to go to speed of 27,000 km per hour, and while landing on Earth, it don't have to land in the vicinity of muzzle, but right where it went into the space, right into the muzzle. Now make this tennis ball a 25-story building, 160 ton in weight, and you'll get this super heavy first aid booster. SpaceX successfully landed such a behemoth back on the Earth. I was very sure that it is going to fail because it is almost impossible to land it safely, but they did it. I was completely, ineffably astonished when I saw that video. It's such a successful thing, but let's take a step back. Let's look at SpaceX's journey so far. They have had so many failures, countless failures actually, so much that SpaceX at one time was at the verge of bankruptcy. Elon Musk was at the verge of bankruptcy. But they fought through that and they are very successful today. The technological prowess is unmatched in the world. They are taking humankind with them. And if we go a little back into the history, Elon Musk first sold his company in 1999 for around $300 million. His share out of that was $22 million. And he could have chosen to walk safely away from this competitive startup world, entrepreneurship, and live a very comfortable life. In 1999, if you had $22 million, you are multi-millionaire. You can live life how you want to. But he didn't choose to live the life of comfort. He used that money and invested it in ambitious startups like SpaceX and Tesla. He was a software engineer, and these companies have nothing to do with that. Software is involved, but they are totally into spacecraft manufacturing and automobile manufacturing. So he took a huge challenge. These companies have went through very tough time, big challenges, to the verge of bankruptcy and insolvency many times. But he challenged himself, he reinvented himself every single day. And I cannot even imagine the kind of discipline it requires for the last 24 years that he is going through. But now he fought through all that. Today, he is not among the richest men, he is the richest man in the world. So it is nothing short of a Hollywood or Bollywood movie, but it's true. Now when I read people like Elon Musk, I read about them, it makes me think, what does a fulfilling life mean? Is it the life that is full of comfort? Is it the life that is marked with stagnation? It looks like it's not. That's not what fulfilling life is. A fulfilling life is actually something which forces us to improve, which challenges us to improve, which makes it imperative for us to grow. Because if we are at the same level, we are definitely going to fail. And that is something which brings the best out of us. If Elon Musk would have gone to 22 billion, I don't know, like maybe he might have had great kind of life, might have drank a lot, might have had great peace and everything, might have had a 20 to 30 days to his weight, or anything he might have done. But the dream he might have had, the grand dreams he might have had, he would have never been able to achieve them. So message for all of you is that if your next plan is to, I don't know what your goal is, if your next goal is to, as simple as giving the presentation to your organization, or as big as starting a company like Elon Musk, work for it. Have discipline, work hard, reinvent yourself, because that's what the key to a fulfilling life is. It's not easy. That's how you get the most out of life. And I would like to conclude with a quote that ships are shapers of the shore, but that's not what ships are for. So thank you everyone for being here.
What a prophetic speech, isn't it, guys? So, very informational speech, and now it's time for feedback. So please give your valuable feedback to Toastmaster. Guys, time is over, and it's time to invite our next speaker, Toastmaster Kritika. Toastmaster Kritika is a chartered accountant. She is currently working with PwC, and she is also our ex-president. She also served PC. Prior to that, she is part of BP education. Yeah. So she is part of our club and a very valuable member of the club. Now it's time for her speech. Toastmaster Kritika. I would request our evaluator, Toastmaster.
The case we have. Yes, sir. I said no, sir.
Toastmaster.
Okay, I will say again. I will say you can do evaluation, right? So, Toastmaster Kritika today is giving her project one level two project 1 speech, right? 2.1, and her speech objective is to observe time management patterns. And her speech title is "It's a Matter of Perspective." So her Toastmaster Kritika, it's a matter of perspective. Toastmaster Kritika, it's a matter of perspective. Over to you.
Assume there is a child with 2 apples in hand. His father tells him, "Have one and give the other one to me." The child immediately bites one of the apple, and his father is fine, "Yeah, give me the other one." But the child bites the other apple too, and his father thinks, "What kind of kid is he?" But to his surprise, the child says, "Have this one, Papa. This is sweeter." Now, I don't like apples, and that's a matter of discussion for another day. But what the point I wanted to make here was that in life, many a times we think of a situation in a different manner, but if we wait patiently, it comes out differently. Maybe we are creating a perspective by inflicting our own fears and notions for that situation. Same happens when something bad happens to us, or maybe a slightest of bad things happens to us. We see those situations as an empty glass of water instead of a half-filled glass of water. My dear friends, this matter of perspective has been beautifully played out in a book I recently read, Tuesdays with Molly. Anyone who has read it? You would echo Tuesdays with Molly. You would echo with it. The book, to set the context, the author Mitch Albom had a special bond with a sociology professor, Molly, and on his graduation day, he promised him to keep in touch with him. But later on, life happened. Mitch plunged into working hard, toiling to create wealth. But on the other hand, he had lots of ups and downs in his personal life. Mitch, one fine day, saw an interview on TV where Molly was being interviewed, and he got to know that Molly is sick. He is suffering from ALS, and he didn't have much time left in life. At this moment, a person who was already suffering ups and downs in his personal life, working hard for becoming wealthy, he reminisced everything, all his discussions with Molly, and started visiting him again for classes. And he used to visit him every Tuesday. Molly would impart lessons on experiences, our culture, and how to live a happy life to Mitch on every Tuesday they used to. Molly encouraged Mitch to slow down a bit, to appreciate things in life, and to do things which gave him true happiness instead of just materialistic happiness, and to experience things and situations in life from a positive perspective and not judging them through preconceived notions. One of the very practical and important advices which Molly gave to Mitch was not to cling on things. And this, my dear friends, was not a philosophical idea of going to the Himalayas and sitting down in this way and detaching yourself with the world. No. On the contrary, Molly said to let all the experiences penetrate into ourselves. We are afraid of any situation. We are afraid of the grief that might come or might not come. But we will experience that only once we throw ourselves into that situation and experience that fully. Dive deep into it. Once we have experienced that, we know what love is, we know what grief is, we have experienced that, we have recognized that, and then choose whether you need to be attached to that emotion or you need to detach from it for a moment. But till the time you have not experienced it, don't judge it. Now consider Maureen's wisdom. He is a 78-year-old man. Almost all his body parts have stopped functioning. He needs someone's help for each and every activity, day-to-day activity. But he is living a happy life. And when the author Mitch asks him whether he doesn't yearn to become young again, Maureen said, and I say it in quotes, the truth is, I am all the ages. I am a 3-year-old, I am a 5-year-old, I am a 37-year-old, and I am a 50-year-old. I have been all of these. And I delight in being a child when it's appropriate to be a child. And I delight to be a wise old man when it's appropriate to be so. I can be all of these at my own. Now take a moment to grasp this wisdom. Ultimately, life is how we see it, my dear friends. A bad day at work, maybe it's something, a lavish couch awaiting you, a stepping stone for that lavish couch. A failed recipe, maybe another opportunity for takeout and a great story for your next speech. But this doesn't mean that you do not grieve on things in life. In fact, Moin himself said that whenever he needed, he gave himself a good cry. But thereafter, concentrate on the good things which you have. Right? So, enjoy the messiness, the laughter, and the chaos in life. And if nothing else, toast yourself with a half-filled glass, maybe with something a little stronger than water. Thank you.
Great speech by Toastmaster Kritika. The way she narrated the whole book and the story of both the people was very opacity. Guys, it's time for your feedback. You have 1 minute to give your valuable feedback to Toastmaster Kritika. Please give your valuable. Whereas this feedback is very valuable, you will realize it when you are coming on stage and giving speech. Because every person, as you mentioned, everyone has different perspective. So each one of you have different perspective for speaker. You should put it down in your feedback. So guys, time is over now. And it's time to move to our next section, second part of the whole meeting. And this is very important and you could say a fun element also, and this also add a fun element to the whole meeting. So, are you guys are excited for this section?
Yes.
So this is let me tell you what this section is, as you are already excited. This section is table topic section. For this section, I would like to invite our table topic master, Toastmaster Rajiv. So guys, we have to wait for him.
You can mention who you are.
Toastmaster Rajiv is a entrepreneur and he is known for his good communication skills.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'm also known for my communication skills. So yeah, it was part of So, are you going to continue?
Yeah, yes, we can.
So those who are not aware of the concept of TTM is a table topic, where I will be giving you a topic. Of course, it's an impromptu one. You can volunteer. In case you don't volunteer, then I will select you. So I suggest you guys volunteer. Now the idea is that for you to come on the stage, this and the topics are going to be very simple. I promise. Unlike in the past. So I think the idea is going to come on the stage, speak within 1 or 2 minutes. That's a time frame, that's a range. If you cross the time frame, then you will be given a red card. Of course, we've got the yellow, red, and green with us. So try to be within that time frame. Green is that you've crossed a minute, you're already in the range. The moment you see red, getting close to the red, it means you're crossing the time, which is 2 minutes. Okay, now given that this is a festive time, the topic that I have chosen, okay, before I get into that, there's a concept called audio. In case you're not aware of it, the way you construct a table topic, impromptu speech, you give your opinion, you give a reason, you explain why you have given that particular opinion or reason, and you close the opinion again. That's what's called OREO, audio, as in the audio biscuit. Okay, so getting to the topics, day before yesterday I saw a play called Hamare Ram. It's a fantastic play. In case you have not seen, it's going to happen in Delhi on 26. Ashutosh Rana has played as Ravan. So while I was watching the play, I was thinking, what do I do in TTM? Which should not happen. I was trying to do multitasking. My brain was functioning in 2 elements, looking at Ashutosh Rana and thinking about TTM at the same time. So I thought, let's make this TTM a bit more fun. It's festive time, it's Diwali time. Let's make it more Diwali oriented. So the topics are going to be very much around the festive. I think so. What I'll do is I'll call the first volunteer who's already a bit experienced Toastmaster, so that the person can showcase how a table topic is being presented as an impromptu speech. So can I request some volunteer to come on the stage so that we have a practice session? Toastmaster Vivek.
Me? Okay.
The topic for today is Ravan's 10 head. We know what 10 head. Your opinion, was it supposed to be wisdom or it was arrogance? So the 10 heads that he got, did it create wisdom in him or did it create arrogance in him? Your perspective.
Ravan, 10 head, I believe, is a sign of wisdom. What I have learned in the history, he was really knowledgeable person. He was having his own way of doing things, and he was very particular on certain discipline. However, those 10 head could not do one thing, that was abstaining from arrogance. Else, those 10 heads symbolize multiple things for Ravan, and I believe he was so knowledgeable. So every head was thinking in a different direction, and he was kind of person who could have done many things with the wisdom. In general, I believe Ravan was a knowledgeable. He was a very nice person, but in a given situation, in something, he could not came to the social standard, and that's how he was punished by Lord Rama. So my noble opinion is the person who demonstrated wisdom all the time, even which was not socially acceptable. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Vivek. Very nicely done. So I think so the volunteers, please observe the way he did it. He took a pause. So the moment you get a topic, you don't have to completely start from that second. You can take a pause of 5-10 seconds, think what you want to talk about, and then speak about it. So can I request a volunteer? It's going to be about festive, very simple topics like this. Yeah, please. Your name and
Mukesh.
So the topic is Hanumanji was Lakshman, who was, according to you, was critical for Ramji's victory, and why?
I will say, in my opinion, Hanumanji is more critical than Lakshman, because as Lakshman has a blood connection, but Hanumanji has a connection with a God and divinity. And Hanuman is did what he can do. He has a power of air. He go to as a messenger to the Ravana's meeting and met Sita and bring some news to Ram. That is an crucial point of view. And another point of view that he saved the life of Lakshmana with the Jaributi, Sanjeev Jaributi. And he is more polite than Lakshmana, I compare. And he has ended doing without asking why. As I already in Rama as well. Why I need to do? Because whatever the Rama told, he do without using his own. He just say, okay, I have to do, and he do with his 100% effort and dedication. So as per me, Hanumanji is the more critical in winning of the battle with the Rama. Thank you.
So please note, there is no right or wrong answer. It's just your perspective, the way you think about it. So can I have the next volunteer?
Yes.
Guess? Yeah, please. Just introduce yourself before I give the talk.
Okay. So hi everyone, I'm Amita Devani.
Yeah. That's fine. I think this is good enough. So your topic, we all know about Sita Ji's Agni Pariksha. If you would have been Ramji, you would have allowed that to happen? If yes, why? If no, why not? Take it.
So, if I would have been Ramji, so I don't think so. I would have allowed this Agni Pariksha, as people will say whatever they have to say. You can't stop anybody, right? So it's everyone has their own opinions. If we go by everyone's opinions, we won't be our life happily. I know Ram was an ideal, and he had to behave on his time as a ideal way. But the ideal way is also that you should see what is right according to you, not according to the other people around you and what they think about the situation. So it was the judgment of the people, the gossiping of the people which drive him to to ask Sita for this what was Agni Pariksha. It was not his own. He was not himself doubtful about his own wife. It's just how the society was saying. It prompted him to do that. So if I would have been in his place, I would have not taken care of what the society is saying. I would have gone what my inner instinct is saying. If my wife is good, she's pure, she's pious, I would have loved her life.
Okay, can I have the next volunteer?
Next, man. We have.
We go with the
Yes.
guest first, then Rahul. Just quickly introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. My name is Karan. This is my second meeting here. That's it.
Okay. So Karan, very interesting topic which is always discussed every year. Should we allow the crackers to be burned or no crackers? If you were the minister given the choice and the power, what you would have taken the call? Crackers or no crackers in Diwali?
Okay. So in the case of crackers, I would say we can allow them, given the fact that we have the proper countermeasures to make sure that the pollution can be controlled. Otherwise, I would say that we should not allow crackers, there are already natural disasters that might come in a few years, given the fact that the sea rise level is increasing, and there might not be fresh water in next 25 years. Other than that, though crackers are fun, but we can use them in a limited way. I think that would be all.
So your topic is Diwali versus Holi. Which one you personally like and why? You have to substantiate the reasons. Over to you.
For me, all the festivals are a symbol of celebrating together and spreading happiness. So it doesn't matter whether it is Holi or Diwali. We should all come together and celebrate it and enjoy and just spread happiness in our life. But if I personally have to choose between Holi and Diwali, it would be Diwali. Holi, there are some downsides according to me, even though it's festival of colors, it spreads happiness, but I believe sometimes it can get violent, right? You can see you are going into anywhere, people just throw waters, throw colors, and right now you might have experienced that the colors that are in the market are not genuine, right? And they can harm your skin, harm your health, and pose a lot of issues. Diwali, again, there are some downsides of Diwali as well. For example, in the previous table topics, we had the option of banning crackers or not. Obviously, it depends on the conditions and situations where sometimes you can allow them and sometimes you cannot. But I personally like Diwali because it gives me peace. You get to light the candles, you get to light the lamps, and I just feel very happy when I do that. So I would say, for me, Diwali is something I would choose over Holi if I have to, otherwise all the festivals are great. Thank you, over to you.
Thank you. So, do we have some more time?
No, we can take two.
Take two? Okay. So, can I have more volunteers, please? So, you can see how simple the topics are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Hi. Just 1 minute. So, topic for you is, imagine if you're Raja Dashrath, right? But just imagine. Okay. So, you have to fulfill a promise to your wife. So you would have taken that decision of sending Ram you for 14 years, given that he's so beloved and you know that he's about to be crowned the next king, and you need your entire place needs a good king and possibly a young king. And he's so dear to you, but you would have taken that decision of sending him for 14 years. Think about it. Yes, no, why? Over to you.
Today, I'm in a dilemma. I either have to follow the instructions of my beloved wife and send my beloved son to an exile for 14 years, or to make him the king. I took a survey from the people of my kingdom, Ayodhya, and they want Prince Ram to be crowned as the king and not Prince Bharat. And my own heart says that Ram will be a better king than Bharat himself. And even Bharat has so much brotherly love for him that he also does not want to be crowned. He also wants Ram to be crowned. So, what my values says is I would like to go with the people of Ayodhya and would not send Ram to exile, even if it hurts my life.
Thank you. Can I have the next volunteer? Yeah, please. So your topic is, we know during festive time how busy are these mithai shops. Oh, Madhiram, they're totally full with people. People, they love giving mithais to each other. Your personal opinion, should a mithai be given as a gift? Yes or no, and why? Think also from your perspective as a broader perspective. Thank you. All the best to you.
So, like distributing sweets to your friend, if I talk from different perspectives, starting from the normal perspective, like if I get to distribute sweets to the friends and family. So one way is I get attached with the friends, because Diwali, when you go and distribute sweets, you're not going to distribute the sweets only. You're going to take the time with you. Like you're going to discuss half an hour, 1 hour regarding his personal life, say your own personal stories. And when you get sharing your own stories, you get attached to that person. And that attachment lasts on for long years. Even if I talk in my home, my father, like during Diwali, a lot of sweets we used to have. And at the same time, I used to deliver to many houses. And it's not that I'm going to deliver and come back in 5 minutes. I go there, stay with them for half an hour, 1 hour. Then that memory still lasts for me, and a kind of attachment that care is help us in a bad day. Because when you are in the bad place, your connection matters. So it's kind of networking, building your connection, making it more stronger, the bonding. There is another second way of it. Like in the corporates, like if I look at the corporate sector, my friends are in the corporate sector, especially in the government department. Some are in the IOC, Indian Army. They used to say that they get a lot of sweets. And in the sweets, it is kind of not bonding, it's kind of having a deal in the through the sweets, like you are my partners. So that is also matters, like you are making a bonding with your companies, with your partners. Like making you understand that you are one of the most valuable partners for me. So that is also one way of this of making a bonding connection with you. So just like a policy budget. The policy budget used to say the gift to give the sweets to all his sincere partner. A kind of giving a memory, reminding to them that we are with you. Like we have hundreds of sincere connected with us. Like but on a day-to-day basis, the corporate never talks to hundreds of the insurers, all our partners. But during the Diwalis, get a time to get connected with all the insurance partners that I have, the policy with that, with all the life insurance, Max, Niva, what we have. So you can get connected. And in this way, you can remind me that, yeah, I remind you, I not forget you. We are together in the corporate world. So that is also one way through the service you can make your friend or make them understand that you are how valuable you are.
Thank you. Thank you. If I can have your permission, just one last topic.
Yeah.
Any volunteer?
Do we have time?
The last one here.
I think G will need time because we will go back.
Okay, alright then fine. So I hand over now to G. I think we don't have anything to eat today, yeah.
We have the border.
Okay, Gaurav will take over.
Dipanshu will take over the G and the
Yeah, sure. Over to you, Dipanshu.
Good morning, everyone. We are back in the section which makes Toastmasters, the evaluation section. Before we start, I have someone talk to the guard about the generator.
actually the guard is not there, his son is there, and he don't know how to use the generator. So I asked him to call his father and
Can
he just set up
someone
the-
check out outside because I think he will
No,
not.
actually I have asked him to talk to his father and learn how to use the generator.
Sure. Okay. With this, we start the evaluation section. To the speech evaluators, a suggestion in Toastmasters, we follow a pattern called CRC, commendation, recommendation, commendation. The good thing the speaker does, recommendation, what he could have improved, what he or she could have improved, and commendation, it could be summary or to motivate the speaker so that they don't go disheartened. They go after taking the evaluation as it is a challenge and they come more prepared the next time. Right? So with this, I would like to invite our first evaluator, Toastmaster Vivek, to evaluate Toastmaster.
Did you notice how Toastmaster Deepika started the speech? Anyone? With the question. And what was the question?
Something didn't go as planned.
Something did go. So this is one of the good way to start the speech. It engages audience. And her question was very relatable. Correct? It happens with us. Toastmaster Deepika, her speech objective was to write well-developed speech. And she narrated speech like it was all very common to us. It was very relatable to all of us. So story development was very good. See, give multiple occasion, multiple timeline, and it was very good way to speech flow was really nice. She was very confident also on the stage. She was very confident. Eye contact was good. Vocal variety was average. But in general, the message of the speech was very loud and clear. The plan I did, it didn't go as per my plan. But there are always few improvement points. And I would like to tell you, Toastmaster Deepika, 2 improvement points. The one, the whole speech I was observing, it was more like a casual conversation. Flow, tonality, and pace you may work upon. The second, on stage movement, you could have taken stage as an opportunity. For example, right from, you could have started from Sikandarpur metro station or maybe Kashmiri Gate or maybe. So the stage movement could have been much better. But overall, speech was copacetic. Speech was having call to action. And in life, it will always happen with us. Plan will go sometimes wrong. But the most important, how you react and how you take next course forward. So very good message, Toastmaster Deepika, and overall, it was a wonderful speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivek. Great evaluation. Only one recommendation. That evaluation is not only for the speaker, it's for the audience as well. So when we are speaking in third person also, Toastmaster Deepika, he or she, we would like to make it in such a way that audience also knows, okay, this is something we could also improve upon. Now, this is the speaker did good. This is what we can learn from them, and this is something they are improving, and something we could learn from their mistake as well. So, directed to the audience as well. Amazing evaluation. Coming to our second evaluator, Toastmaster Rahul, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Ankit's speech.
Living life to the fullest. Toastmaster Ankit shared a beautiful message through his speech that living life to the fullest is not just about ourselves, but challenging yourself at every step and striving for excellence and for the betterment of humanity. Through his speech, he shared the inspiring story of Elon Musk. He started with being a software engineer and then started a lot of startups involved with them and successfully executed them. And now he's the richest person on earth. And to his latest achievement, the SpaceX booster launcher. There were a lot of positives in his speech. The first one is he started with a question. When you are starting with a question, it immediately hooks the audience. And the second positive thing about his speech was his confidence, and he was smiling throughout his speech. When you are confident yourself and you are smiling, you kind of emit the same vibe to the audience, and the audience accordingly gets involved. And the third great thing about his speech was the stage movement and body language. Did you see? He was constantly using his hand gestures throughout his speech, and he covered all the sections of the stage. Though the speech was great and it was copacetic to the objective of the project, however, I would like to recommend him few. In fact, I would like to challenge him with two recommendations. The first one is adding more energy and excitement, a bit of vocal variety to his speech. When you started, you could have started with a lot of excitement. Something like, how many of you know about the latest achievement of SpaceX? It kind of immediately hooks the audience even more. And the second recommendation would be to add bit more structure to the speech. I believed it lacked a bit of structure. A proper speech has a start, a body, and then the conclusion. I feel that the speech that Toastmaster Ankit gave was kind of did not have clear distinction between the start, the body, and the conclusion. It seemed like it was just the body. So, with these two recommendations, I would like to close up and summarize that it was really inspiring speech. It had great confidence and smile throughout the speech. He used body language and the stage movement. If you could add a bit excitement and energy and work on the structure of the speech, he could elevate the essence of his speech. Wishing him all the best for the future speeches. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Great evaluation by Toastmaster about what you can learn from him. Something that I regularly keep on learning from him is use of his stage. Throughout the whole speech, he used the stage really well. And as an evaluator, what he did really good, he passed on all his evaluation to the audience, something we all could learn. Second thing that I actually loved about his evaluation was that he was very much focused on a structured report, commendation, recommendation, which makes it really easy to follow for the audience. Only recommendation is that in the end you could summarize in more detail so that it's very easy to catch up. These are the commendations and commendations. Coming to our third evaluator, we have Toastmaster Nitin, who would be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Kritika.
Hi all. When the speaker was introduced to us, I thought since she is CA, she might be talking about books from Peter Lynch or Benjamin Webb. So first, it was a pleasant surprise to hear a entirely different topic, which I don't expect from people playing the numbers. So few good things is the unique clarity of voice and appropriate speed, good use of gestures. Her hands were continuously supporting the message she was conveying. Also, as I said, that I was amazed to hear such a perspective from a professional who is master of financial numbers, which makes the topic even better. Few things which could have been slightly better and supported the delivery is the few examples from personal life, how the perspective of the speaker has got changed, and variety of voice modulation they have added value. In the end, it is evident that the speaker likes the topic very much and is impressed with the book. And when the speaker is talking about the topic which he or she is truly love from the heart, it is very, very enjoyable for the audience as well. Thank you.
Ex-member used to say that a member can leave NCTC, but NCTC cannot leave that member, right? So after even 2 years of giving such a structured evaluation, it really shows that how Toastmasters really helps in our professional career. With this, I would like to invite our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Gaurav, who will be evaluating each and every table topic speaker and the table topic master. Huge round of applause for Toastmasters.
First of all, Vivek. So you did pause before collecting, after hearing the topic and collecting your thoughts, and did use good use of the hands and had a good clarity of speech, and there was good emphasis of the words. The only thought that I had as a comment would be to have maybe structured the speech better. In the table topic 2, Mukesh. Yeah, so you had good clarity of speech and good thought process and structure related to the topic well and responded well. Just comment there, need to capture the stage more while speaking, and eye contact with the audience would be good. Most of the time you're looking at Rajiv directly answering that you can work on. Yes, Amita, good clarity of speech and you were comfortable on the stage and use your hand gestures well. Just maybe connect with the audience more. That would be a that I have. Karen, yeah, so you could have taken more time to gather your thoughts together while answering to the table topic, responding to it. And you had folded hands. Maybe you can use better hand gestures. That is one. And eye contact with the audience. So that would be there. Ramon, you are a pro and Toastmasters, so not much I have. Had good coverage, the stage and speech clarity, and I connect with the audience. So Mayank, good job in converting it into an act. You playing rather than shut. And good coverage on the stage as well. Abhishek, again, good thoughts on the speech and relating to the social connections and relevance of distributing speech during the rally, and link seamlessly to the office environment and the networking aspect of it. Maybe one thought I had, you can work on pronunciation better. That's something that I can have. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. I think Gaurav is the first time evaluating the table topic.
Actually, second time.
But really amazing job covering each and every speaker.
Both times I was the filler.
Yeah.
Filling up. Not
table topic evaluator, we also evaluate the table topic master. So 1 or 2 feedback from them. With this, we move on to our auxiliary role players. Our first auxiliary role player is our grammarian Toastmaster Millennium. Huge round of applause for Toastmasters.
Hello fellow Toastmasters, this is the first time that I am playing this role as a companion. But I have seen through those speeches, whether it is table topic speeches or main speeches, but I have observed that there were different types of phrases used. The creative phrase, idioms, some local varieties there because of Toastmaster Kritika. They have used so many phrases. And the voice modulation, great use of vocal clarity was there. Toastmaster Kritika, I really appreciate her. There were some grammatical mistakes as well, but those were not so big, so I have not taken it really. Those were corrected as well at that time only, so I have not taken it. Some of you have used the word capacity. Toastmaster of the day. He has used it twice. Then evaluator, that is Toastmaster Vivek and Toastmaster Rahul, they have also used this word of the day once. And I think if you use these idioms, voice clarity, modulation, good phrases in your speech, it helps you to develop a better speech. This is my report. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Neelam. I would like to invite our founder for today, Toastmaster Nipul, to give us
So I'm ready with my results. First start with the speeches. First Miss Toastmaster Kritika. She used 15 times, so 5 times, but 2 times. TM Ankit, very few, 1 time, so 1 time. TM Kritika, no filler words. TM Joke Master Gaurav, 6 times, so 4 times. And Table Topic Master Toastmaster Rajiv, 16 times, so 6 times. Next to the table topic, Toastmaster Vivek, 7 times, like and 1 time. Toastmaster Mukesh, so 1 time and use and 3 times. And guess,
Amita.
sorry?
Amita.
Amin. Okay. So you use so 4 times and guess Karan, he used 9 times. Toastmaster Rahul, no filler words. Toastmaster Man, 2 times, so 1 time, and Toastmaster Abhishek, no.
last but definitely not the least, our timer for today, Toastmaster Neelam.
So, Gaurav, Joke Master has taken 2 minutes and Deepika has taken 7 minutes. Ankit has taken 6 minutes. Kritika has taken 6 minutes 58 seconds. Vivek has taken 1 minute 35 seconds. Mukesh 1 minute 10 seconds. And Amita is there like 1 minute 40 seconds. Karan also there 1 minute 1 second. Rahul Toastmaster 1 minute 56 seconds. Mayam Toastmaster 1 minute 21 seconds. And Abhishek is 52 seconds. Evaluation part, Vivek has taken 2 minutes 41 seconds. Evaluation Rahul is 3 minutes 41 seconds. Also breathing 1 minute. And last table topic Master Gaurav has taken 2 minutes 56 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja. To all the auxiliary role players, I honestly have no feedback. All of you did your job perfectly, to the point, and crisp report which we all need. Coming to my evaluation, so as a general evaluator, I have 3 tasks. One is to evaluate the evaluators. That I think I have done. Second is to evaluate all the speakers who have come on the stage. I personally like to give that feedback on the private chat so that the speaker can improve it. So that I will be giving to all the speakers on the private chat. Third is the meeting quality, which I will be sharing now. So the meeting started on time, and this is something that MCTC is very famous for. No matter if there are only 2 members, 3 members, we start at 10:30 dot. And kudos to Toastmaster Mayan, fabulous job. The whole essay script to the point, and he's constantly improving, and that really shows how effective it is to come on stage every time, and you are improving every single time. I think a huge round of applause for Toastmasters. Okay, so from now on, the feedback could be a bit, but it is something that I feel, as a journal evaluator, and also a very proud member of MCTC, because this is a club that has been running for 11 years. And in that time, I have seen many clubs being shut down, even older clubs than MCTC, which have no significance right now. They are nowhere. So what makes MCTC an MCTC club is not because of its members, because members come and go. We have excellent speakers, they come and go because of their personal needs. But what makes MCTC really amazing is that it's discipline. The discipline and the commitment that no matter what the meeting is, will provide a space for the speaker to improve, provide a space for the speaker to eventually become a better speaker. So that is what discipline really works on. So first feedback, something that I've been observing for some time is that now it has become a norm that whenever the president is speaking, we are setting up the room. The TV is being set up, or we are setting up the board, we are setting up the other things. This is not a right thing to do. I would highly recommend to the sergeant at arms, the presiding officer, please set up the meeting before 10:50, because at 10:30 the meeting should be all set up, and we should just only focus on listening to the speaker, because every speaker wants to be listened. They don't want to get disturbed. They don't want that meeting is being set. Second recommendation is to the presiding officer. A presiding officer has 5 minutes, and in those 5 minutes you have to give your announcements, you have to introduce the guests. I don't think there is ample time for an activity, because today presiding officer would have ended by 10:37, but because of the activity it stretched to 10:40. So I recommend cut that, mainly focus, be the time limit, because if the presiding officer is overshooting the time, eventually everything will go. Yes. One major feedback which I feel is really important to have a better meeting is that DMOD, joke master, and the speakers, and the people who speak the first 5 rows, must be present before 10:50. It really doesn't looks good, guests, even the experienced members, that speakers are coming late, because if we keep on continuing it will become a norm. For a guest it would be like, I only want to participate in table topic, let me come at 11:30. How will the other speakers feel? It's very important for all the members that we come on time, at least at by 10:15, so that at 10:30 the meeting starts, and we give the attention to the speaker, the same attention we want when we are on the stage. Second, one major lapse that we had today, which I have never observed in Toastmaster is MCTC, is that DMOD was not present, which is highly not recommended, and I will go audacious enough to say it's not even professional. The DMOD is a very crucial role, and it could not be selected on the spot. Right? DMOD has to prepare. We were not prepared at all today. We didn't have TV planned. We didn't have all the role periods planned. So, a recommendation to presiding officer: please focus on to get the DMOD in check. And if it is not happening, you have all the power to make sure that if the speaker, if there is no commitment, then you can change the person at the last moment also. So it's very important that we have the commitment in the club. One more feedback, which is that for all the members, it is our club. Everything we do here is to improve the discipline, improve the conviction rate of the club. And it's very important that when the speaker is speaking, we give them full attention. We will not play with our phones, not chat, whatever we do, because a speaker comes, they're already nervous and they want people to listen to them. And what Toastmasters is all about is to give them a platform. You will not be judged, you will all be listened, and no matter how you speak, you will always have an applause, right? So this is very important we need to learn as members. Overall, I would say there are two scopes of meeting discipline that could have been improved, and I would highly recommend the EC to take a hard look on it and work on it. Overall, enjoyed the meeting, so much to learn especially from the speeches, the Tuesday with Maury, what Deepika said, it happens with me all the time, but what you said was amazing. Same with Toastmasters Ankit, what you said. So it's a great meeting, but a meeting that could have been legendary. So we will continuously work on it, and I hope you like the evaluation. Back to you.
A big round of applause for all the speakers, for all the role play that we have during the meeting. And a big round of applause for yourself for participating in the meeting. Now, one thing that I noticed in the entire meeting, the two things. First of all, the smile. I noticed the people who have come on the stage and have started with the smile. He is more comfortable with the stage. He is open with the audience. Second thing I noticed, the handshake. Many times I have pointed out during the entire meeting that, especially the table topics and you will prepare session, I can see the people are just walking. So try to be there in the stage, have a handshake before leaving out. Either with the table topics master or either with the general. It gives you more confidence. I look at the people who are just walking around feeling that they are low confidence. Yes. So that is the second thing I noticed. And the third and fourth, that as a general you should point it out. So the back. So we have the TOD has background on the side, on Friday. That is something we have to plan and the Nolan has to do. So the background certainly bring down the quality of the meeting. Over there we have the 5 speeches, then that's the list of 3 speeches. We have the 2 speakers who have background on Saturday and today. So that's also is one of the things that all the audience, all the Toastmasters should understand that background certainly impact the entire meeting. So when the multiple people back out, you can have think the quality of the meeting also. Because nothing can be planned in the last, especially on the Friday, Saturday. Like on the Friday, I got the call from the DO there, I am getting back out. I was in the office. Then suddenly I can't, at 1 o'clock I can't get him out of the office environment and start doing Toastmasters. So especially if you are just backing on in the one day. Because the Toastmaster it has been planned 2 weeks ago that you are the Toastmaster for the new meeting. And yeah.
I just want to add one thing previous because I've done a lot of TMOD and if the TMOD has to do justice to the topic, it requires a lot of preparation. So if somebody is backing out on Friday, then we cannot find a Toastmaster for the day. It requires almost a week of preparation to do justice. And I think one more request, because when I see 5 speakers, they have a TMOD session.
So whether you don't have the TMOD on the Friday to have the 5 discussions, you fill the background of the team.
Right.
So then suddenly on that speeches also the speakers are.
So what I was saying, in case we have TMOD session, which is well planned, then let's not take more than 3 speeches on that day. Because sometimes it has happened in the past that we have TMOD plus 4 speeches plus KTM. It goes to 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you are right. Actually, I used to take 4 speeches because at the day of Friday or Saturday I got a message from any of the speakers that I want to hear. So that's why I always took 4 speeches because one is going to back out. This is my experience as a president, so that's why I always kept going.
But people gets less time. Because Toastmasters was suffered because of
Yeah, I understand.
last
But there was a best way I can see the people haven't back out. Unexpected things happen.
Assuming that they will be back.
So really that this side also I have kept 4 speeches, then you can find the 2 people at that. So now the voting I can say to you, please do vote. I request the other member to say that you are voting the case. where they can also vote. So in the next team only, I hope the Toastmaster Ankit is taking the team only for the next meeting. So I think I go back on.
I would like to arrive around you. Then I will come back.
So like we have the other team only post next Sunday. So I will separate on the group. Who wants to take it? Just take me on that group only.
Week after that.
Yeah, after week. It is a Diwali session, I can see.
You can try some entertaining topics.
Yes, the one that I discussed last time. Yeah. So I will separate the 4 meeting, DMOD for the next 4 meeting in the upcoming days. And people can opt in for that DMOD. I request everyone can opt in. Almost all are having the experience of more than 1 to 2 months. Either it is the new member or the old member. And I am requesting if anyone taking it out, please do take the session, DMOD session, because back out at the last. Just let the people vote. I hope everyone has voted. Yeah, you can have a feedback and then
Just asking whether we have a meeting on the Diwali meeting.
First of
we
all,
are going to have a meeting. The Toastmaster, in our previous city Toastmaster, never have any weekend like that. We always have a meeting, either Diwali, Holi, anything. Because we,
Third November. Diwali is 13th.
either we can have a combined meeting with another Toastmaster, another club, we can do a combined meeting.
Diwali is on Friday.
We are going to have that. We can have a 2 club joint session, but we have one club. Yes, ma'am, any feedback for the meeting, you can say how you like the
I liked it very much and I will definitely join it. I am seeing that I will grow as a speaker over here. So really, yeah.
Everyone on the board. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir. Any feedback?
I think okay, something about figures because full time it is better now.
Okay.
Because
A little bit louder and clear. Say a bit more louder.
I'm happy the way you are doing. It was festival was good. Previously it is better now, and I think the way meetings are very good.
And give us applause. Yeah, you hesitate.
So, I really like the feedback I was given from Rajiv.
Louder.
And I feel that there is a lot to improve here. I'm still joining.
So just an announcement. We have a new VP membership, Toastmaster 6 Sarma, who has taken the VP membership role last week. And from now onwards, for any joining, you can connect me or Toastmaster 6 Sarma. Ma'am, do we have to? Yes. Now starting with the table topic.